songwriter.com, coming to you live from Reno, Nevada. I'm Natalie Jones.
I'm Brandi Dequin, and we're at the Bonanza Casino,
right,
as we are every Monday through Friday, 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So cool. So we're so glad that you could join us this morning and also chat in if you'd like. We do enjoy your comments a lot, actually.
We really do, and it helps our show so much. You
really
chat
does.
in, you tell us where you're from, you comment on the stories, and we literally interact with you.
Yeah, I love that. You know what I was thinking too? Whenever we do interviews, you guys come up with so many more questions that I would never think of, and so you know, some of them are just really, really great. The questions, especially to our guests. Speaking of guests, what do we got coming up?
Well, Candy Campbell is after our news, and she wants to be here to answer all the questions that you guys have had that she hasn't been able to get to. Any generalized hair questions that you have, she's here for you. She's going to be your hair doctor today.
All right, good, because I got some questions as well. And then later on, we have Michelle Pappas.
Yes.
Hopefully you're saying that right.
And she's a musician.
Singer-songwriter.
And she's going to be playing some music for you guys and being interviewed.
Yeah. Right? She's local on the scene, and she has done quite a bit of work. She plays a lot around town, and I've heard she's quite good. So she'll be with us a little bit later in the program. Please tell your friends about us. We're really trying to, you know, get out there, and the more viewers that we have, the better content that we can get you guys. So we just want to say good morning to Nikki Lee. Oh, well.
See, Will wants to marry me when I'm on here, but then when Alice is on here, he wants to marry Alice.
Exactly.
So Will doesn't seem like a very faithful guy.
Where's Bobby G?
Johnson, of course. Natalie is mine.
Adam is gonna be. Adam. Bobby G. You know, we gotta get him back. We had him for a while every morning, but I gotta be honest with you, it's a lot to get up early in the morning and be here every single morning. So, yes, Bobby G did rock it last night with Dave, and he is an awesome. He's our friend of the show. So
yeah, you know that
we'll let him know you're thinking about
the Polo Lounge show.
Yep,
my grandpa called me yesterday right after the morning show, and is like, so tell me about who Dave's talking to. Tell me about this show. I can't wait to see it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we were on the phone talking about the show, and I was explaining to him how to watch it.
Right.
Yeah, it was the Clint Eastwood. He's like, so your grandma tells me that Dave is talking about Clint Eastwood? Oh my gosh, I can't miss this. Tell me how to see it.
Funny.
He was so
you can watch the Polo live from the Polo Lounge every Wednesday night from 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's another great show. Speaking of new shows that are coming up, we are going to be having, what's it called?
50 Shades of Nerd.
Oh, okay. I was like Nerdathon. 50 Shades of Nerd, which is going to be coming up, and that's going to be featuring Oscar
and Mike.
Yeah, and they're very funny for being nerds.
And yeah, they take the nerd to a whole new level, like kind of cool nerd.
Kind of nerdy.
And the way that they say it, Oscar says that everybody's a nerd in their own kind of way.
Sure.
And I geek out about UFO stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Guess where I saw Mike last night, one of the hosts of it.
Oh, you saw Mike last night?
Yeah, at the Red Box.
Oh, at Red Box.
Oh, at Red Box.
Yeah, they are.
That's a hip hopping spot here in Reno. The Red Box on
It really is.
Exactly.
We have so many Red Boxes all the time.
We got a long, great show, and we've got lots coming up. So what we're going to do is get on with the news. We like to do different kinds of news for you. Fun, wacky, sometimes serious. It just depends on how we're feeling that day. Hey, so Easter's coming up, and I'm so excited. I love Easter. I don't know what it is.
The 31st or something?
It's the 31st. It's early this year. And I don't know why I love Easter so darn much, but I do.
The candy is so good.
Yeah, maybe that was it. The candy, and also when I was a kid, I know we used to, you know, and it's funny, Stuart and I were kind of chatting about memories of Easter, and you have, you know, you get a basket, and you do the Easter egg hunt, and I remember how, you know, you'd get your aunts or the uncles would usually put all the Easter eggs, you know, do the, hide them, and then you just keep coming back for more, and they're like, no more, I'm drinking a beer now, you know, so they just...
So now I hide the eggs
for
my little brother,
too.
little sister, and my nephew. But the hardest part is remembering where you hid them. Because
right.
you're walking around,
or
they can't find half, and you have to make sure you count them all and make sure that my dog she loves hunting the eggs.
Does she really?
And then she guards them, and she won't let anybody buy her eggs.
Funny.
I got to show you guys the pictures when it comes closer to Easter.
She doesn't eat them. She just wants to.
No, she just finds them, and she won't let anybody else buy them because those are her eggs.
That's so cute. All right, Stella says, Sal says Easter hunts are the best. I love Easter.
And Stella wants us to do a Loaded TV Easter egg hunt.
We will. Let's
maybe a virtual one.
So So speaking of Easter, I'm going to show you. There's a beautiful shop that's in East Sussex, and it's called Audrey's, and it's an Easter egg wonderland. Every year, the chocolate shop makes almost 2,000 Easter eggs for Fortnum and Mason. They do all these beautiful. Look at how beautiful these are.
Oh, wow.
They said they're kind of expensive to buy, but you look at the quality of the work, and you get 2 layers. You're getting an Easter. These are kind of. She's saying these are the old-fashioned ones that you would have gotten 40 years ago. David Burns is the head chocolatier. I love that word. And managing director for Audrey's, a chocolate shop in. Am I saying this right? Hove, H-O-V-E. Hove, yeah. East Sussex, which has been making Easter eggs for Fortnum and Mason since 1984.
Oh, Fat Boy Slim lives
Yeah.
there.
They will make 1,900 eggs, some hand-decorated, filled with rose and violet cream, and 4,000 chocolate figurines they make. Rabbits, ducks, and hens. I know. Look at this one. Those look so yummy. He says that it's his favorite time of year because you get to see all these different things and all the different things that they... I love these bunnies, by the way. Audrey's was founded in 1961, and they have been the favorite there, selling handmade chocolates for a long time. And that's basically where they put most of these is at Fortnum's. They do this in a 4-story Dorian. No, that's not right. I'm not saying the words. And the intoxicating smell of chocolate hangs thick in the air. Yummy.
Yum.
They're hand-dipped, hand-molded, and hand-filled Easter eggs, and I think they're just adorable.
So what is your favorite Easter candy? And all you guys out there, chat in, let us know what your favorite Easter candy is.
Okay, so I would say it is... I like the eggs, and I like jelly beans, but I also like the eggs, chocolate ones, the ones that have like the crispy rice kind of chocolate.
Oh, I love those rice
Oh,
crispy things. Yeah, with the crisp and
What's
the chocolate.
yours?
I like the filling on the inside, like the very creamy chocolate. Like it's chocolate on the outside, but the inside is really melted, creamy chocolate.
Yeah, it's like the real. Oh, I know that you're trying.
Like Ferrero Rocher. Makes
yes.
those, but those aren't specifically for Easter. But you know that type where it melts in your mouth.
Truffles.
Truffles are yummy. Cadbury cream.
Oh,
egg.
and I like Peeps too. I gotta say, I got a thing for Peeps. You know Peeps?
I know Peeps. I used to not like them, and then I liked them, and I've gone through phases. People make big Peep sculptures and stuff.
I know, yeah.
With Peeps.
That's so funny. Deb is saying peanut butter cups, yummy. I also like the big. You know, did you ever get like a big rabbit?
Yeah, and you have to like eat that thing, and it takes forever.
So yummy, and then you have a tummy ache.
Speaking of those big things, have you ever had as a kid those gigantic jawbreakers?
Yes.
I used to take a hammer to it. I used to take it in the backyard and take a hammer to it.
I used to keep them by my bedstand, and you know you're like looking at it a little bit each day.
Forever.
So silly. All right, that's funny. Okay, what you got first?
I have a couple plain stories, just random, no pictures of these yet. But,
like plain chocolate.
Just plain. So this lady.
Plane. Oh, God.
Airplane. This lady snuck her dog on the plane. Stuart was telling me about this.
Getting a lot of trouble.
So it's an international flight, and apparently international flights you just can't sneak a dog onto a plane. I think the story.
No,
came
because
from
they
Stuart's
have to be
mom.
like quarantined and stuff.
Yeah, that's what he said. They have to be quarantined for like 6 to 9 months or something. So I guess you're supposed to get a doggy passport. So this lady snuck. Somehow she got all the way onto the plane.
Yeah. Well, if the dog was
how do you get through X-rays? You know the X-ray
maybe they thought
machines?
it was. Yeah, I know.
And it's not like you can hide the dog underneath your jacket because you have to remove your jacket.
Wow.
Or they have to pat you down.
I don't know.
So she snuck it all the way on the plane. Somebody heard whimpering and went over there and removed the dog and removed the lady, and it delayed them like an hour and a half or something. But
yeah,
wow.
I really don't think that. I mean, for me, it's fine that little dogs are, you know, like a little dog that doesn't do anything. But I mean, I wonder how long the flight was. I mean, where's it going to go to the bathroom?
It's going to be like 10 hours.
A 10-hour flight, yeah.
No. Aww.
But
There he is.
Even in a doggy carrying case, first of all, like, hello.
Somebody was like lax on the job or something.
But that is sad. Like for the doggy like when you go abroad, you have to put them in.
Right, they have to have a doggy passport.
The quarantine if they don't have a doggy passport, and that's like 6 to 9 months. That's
so
like,
you quarantine them first, and then they get their doggy passport, and then they can.
But yeah, or once they get there, if you don't have your doggy passport, once they get there, they have to be quarantined for like 9 months, which is sad because that's like the whole big part of your dog's life. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys think about that.
I know.
Speaking of TSA, and another thing about TSA, they're talking about now allowing 2.5-inch knives on planes. You know, like pocket knives.
Huh.
I don't know what you guys think about that. Do you think that's smart or not smart? Something I was reading about.
I don't really know. I don't know.
2.5-inch pocket knives now
Pretty
allowed
small.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what, like that big.
But I mean,
I
you
guess
can't
you
even
can
bring like, you know, any little liquid thing. Okay, for
well, that's
example.
because you can make a bomb.
Exactly.
You
like,
can
for
mix
example,
a bomb on the
you
plane.
could bring like under 1.5 ounces of liquid.
Right.
So what if your 1.5 ounces of liquid is hairspray and a lighter? Like, that's not even very smart.
I don't think they'll let you bring lighters on either.
No?
I don't think so.
I don't know. But, I mean, you can't even bring, like, shampoo or lotion or perfume or even a bottle
I know.
of wine.
I've actually
now
had
you
to
can bring
drink.
knives.
I've had to dump a bunch of stuff at the airport before.
Oh, yeah. I've seen somebody in front of me
Yeah.
had a really expensive bottle of wine, and they made him trash it. And
Yeah.
he's like, well, somebody just take it home. I don't
Right,
want it
yeah.
to go to waste.
Somebody. Zero tolerance is best.
I
mean,
agree.
you know,
I think so.
a little knife, it's pretty small, you
And,
guys.
and
It's
why
like-
all of a sudden do they say, yeah, let's allow little knives now? Why?
Well, I guess you could stab someone in the leg or something with one. I mean, I don't know. If you had a knife that small, nowadays, you know, since this has all been going on, people on the plane will, like, they'll put you down if they think you're going to, I mean, there's no more, like, we're just going to sit and not do anything. I mean, they'll pound your ass if they can get away.
I know.
No, I mean, if somebody's threatening them, any more people on planes will, like, jump on that guy. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it'd have to be a lot of guys with guns.
But I mean, I'm just curious, like, why? Hey, let's allow knives now. Like, why not? Let's have 5 ounces of liquid available or something. Why knives?
Yeah, that's true.
You
The
know, that
liquid
was just
thing
a
would be
little
nicer
weird.
to have rather than knives.
It would. And sweet honey, that's for international flights. You actually have to have a doggy passport and have them quarantined for a couple months. So,
Yeah.
it's a little
So,
crazy.
I have I have a quick video to show you, and it's a story about a horse, and he's this championship racing horse, and he's this beautiful horse. But what happens a lot of times is horses, once they've fulfilled their, I don't know, obligation or whatever, they'll either sometimes get put down or they get put out to pasture.
Turned into
This
dog
guy-
food or meat in Taco Bell and KFC.
At IKEA, meatballs at IKEA. But now, sorry. So this horse, he is now a famous painter. So we're going to look at this quick little video about a famous painting horse. Only here on Like a Boss.
Aww.
He's cute.
And Pacific Standard Time. And every other Thursday, we have the joy of having Candy Campbell with us, and she is your hair doctor.
Thank you. I love being here, and good morning. I brought today a collection of before and after shots, and a lot of the before and after shots you're going to recognize some of the people because they're on the show. So since I've been on since Christmas, I have been making over some of our hosts here at Loaded TV.
Yes, yes.
At the Wake Up Call, and I wanted to share some you know, just transformations, really, just to show you our viewers how a haircut or hair color or hairstyle can really change your look and freshen it up, update it, those sorts of things. And I'm just happy to be here and doing everybody's hair. So we're gonna start with some before and after photos, and we're starting with Brandi first. And
My roots are coming through right there.
yeah, your roots were really showing, and we've done your hair a couple of times now since before Christmas. And Brandi was coloring her hair at home, and some of the color was a little on the drab side, so we're freshening it up. We're trying to brighten it up for the spring and summer. And so these are the before shots, and we just did this on Monday. We're lightening her up again. She's going on vacation. So, and then we'll be seeing the after shot here in a minute. But yeah, we just went in and we did some subtle highlights, real thin highlights, and that keeps it low maintenance. And then touched up her roots with some lighter brown than what her root color is. So this is a great way of lightening your hair for the summer.
So yeah, you totally covered up my roots right there.
Yeah, and look how shiny it is. The after is really great because I use a gloss toner over the whole entire head to freshen up the bottom half of Brandi's hair, and you can just see the shine is just really great with this gloss after just doing just the roots and a little bit of highlights, and then pulling the gloss over the whole entire head just really freshened it up, and you know, just made it look livelier and instead of flat and a little on the dry side. So
Definitely.
And you said it felt amazing, right?
Oh, it does, and you can see at the bottom there, just like I got a trim. Oh my gosh, like it feels so great to just get the haircut.
And your
trim,
hair's been growing
color.
now since we've been trimming it. It's
I
growing
know.
a lot better.
I'm excited. I want to grow it out really long.
Well, people think that they're not supposed to get their hair cut because they want to grow it out, and really your hair's going to grow faster after a haircut. Just a little baby trim is all you need. So, and then I guess we have several pictures actually here that we're going to be looking at. What a nice day that was on Monday.
It was so nice. I love, like, you couldn't see the roots there. Like, that was good. And then here's Stuart's after picture.
Here's his after picture, and I've been cleaning Stuart's haircut up at least once a month. Guys should definitely come in and get their hair cut once a month, or at least 3 to 4 weeks. Don't wait too long. You want to keep that neck cleaned up, and you want to keep around the ears nice and clean. And if your hair is a little bulkier on the sides and maybe not as fuller on the top, it's better to be shorter on the sides. And I think this is a great picture again.
And then there's your studio right there.
Yeah, and here we are at Hair It Is. We're right next to Porter Subs on Charlins and Robb in the Northwest Reno. So this is outside my salon. And like I said, it was a beautiful day on Monday, so these are great shots.
And his before, I don't even know if he wants to show it. Maybe that's why he just showed the after, but it was scary.
He had some hat hair going on, I have to say.
So
Mel says he looks like a model. Yeah, I agree. There are some great shots here.
I was the photographer. Thank you.
Yes, you were.
But yeah, if you guys are wondering where Candy works, there it is.
Yeah.
So Hair It Is. Hair It Is.
Hair It Is in Reno is the name, and it's in the Sharon Square Shopping Center. So that's the shopping center there.
And says, really handsome guy, and Mel says he looks like a model.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
so this is Rick Filia. I've been doing Rick's hair for quite some time. He's a comedian, and he really had some roots going on here. And I just thought, what a great shot for him because he's a comedian. And then we have some after shots here. Of Rick with his dog. He loves his dog.
You did some magic on him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He really came in. I was there. I took that before picture. He really came in looking like that too, you guys.
He does it to me every time, actually. It's quite funny. And, yeah, so the transformation is great. We do color his hair. He doesn't mind me telling people that. So, and also color his eyebrows. Guys, if you have some gray in your eyebrows and you're coloring your hair at home, you really want to have that to match, especially if you have more gray in the eyebrows and you're coloring your hair, and you want to make sure that things are going to match up. So he told me if John Travolta can color his hair and his brows, he could do it too. So I'm with that. I'm sure Hollywood, there's a lot of men out there that are definitely coloring their hair. Maybe you just don't know it.
Yeah, very true. And their eyebrows, you definitely got to work on those eyebrows. Yeah, Stella says you made him look younger.
Yeah, I really do think that hair color does take about 5 to 10 years off of your overall look. So, you know, if you're considering, you know, maybe you're graying a little early, if you're considering coloring your hair, you might want to try it. It's not a full commitment, because if you do it and you don't like it, but don't do it at home. Because, guys, I have to tell you, sometimes you look like you poured a bottle of shoe polish over your head. So you got to be really careful with that. And yes, I do color the eyebrows. That's the other thing that's going to make you look younger. So, and then I guess we've got some more here. This is Natalie. We featured her on my last segment, and this was her before shot of her with her hair. Like I was saying, it wasn't growing. Her hair is naturally a dishwater blonde. And it's kind of dark and drab looking. So the red is perfect for her skin color, I have to say. She looks like a natural redhead. And then we added the extensions because her hair just was not growing for, you know, just for several reasons. So this is a great way to add a new look. And also, like I said, with the hair color, you just really got to find a hair color that's great for your skin tone. And I'm going to be talking about that in an upcoming segment. So if you're not sure what kind of hair color you want to do on your hair, and you're not sure if it's going to match your face or your skin tone, I'm going to be doing another segment on that coming up in April.
Speaking of color, Amy says, how do you make color last longer?
Well, the best thing is to use a sulfate-free shampoo or a color-safe shampoo. A lot of the drugstore shampoos definitely have a lot of detergents in them, so you want to stay away from things that are that doesn't say color safe on them, because there's more detergent in them, and they're of course going to strip your color out. Also, wash and rinse in cooler water. Every time you use a hot water, the hair molecule opens up a little bit, and that color molecule slips out of your hair. So, and that doesn't cost you any money, and it'll leave your hair shinier. So this is also my model, Tara. She was coming in to get her hair like styled for going out with her boyfriend on Valentine's Day. And we started with just a flat blowout. Her hair is very thick and very heavy, and she was having some problems keeping the curl in. So we went over a lesson on how to curl her hair and how to keep the curl in. And I'm also going to be featuring that in another segment coming up. But what we did was we took each section, curled it, and we added some hairspray, some mousse, and I was talking to her about volumizers for heavy hair. So
Deb says, what gloss do you use to make it so shiny?
It's a Redken. It's called Shades EQ. It's only used by professionals, so if you want this shine, you're going to have to go to me or your local hairdresser and ask for the Redken Shades EQ, and it's a temporary color, lasts 6 to 8 weeks. You can have color, or you can just have it clear put over your whole entire head. So if you're feeling flat,
is that what you did to me?
I didn't use the clear. We used the 9NB,
okay.
Which is just a blonde color. We didn't want to take out all the highlights we had just put in. And it'll also freshen up your hair color with only 3% peroxide, so it's really
nice.
Gentle. So
Freddie says, how much for guide cuts?
Guide cuts are $20, and that includes a shampoo. And if you're looking for a new style, guys, come in and see me. Maybe I can work with you, because guys are pretty low maintenance. And this is Tina from the show. And she here came in. She really wanted a different look. She hadn't colored her hair in 10 years.
Wow.
She has hardly any grays, which is great. She had what we call virgin hair, which is a great person to have in your chair, because you can literally do anything to her hair, and you know that it's going to come out fabulous, because you're working with hair that's never been colored before. She wanted to spice it up a little bit, other than having just the brown. So we went for a nice wine color. And we've even deepened it a little bit more since then with the red. But again, with her skin tone, you want the reds to be more on the violet side than on the copper side with her skin tone. So I think it came out fabulous. She's really enjoying her new look.
Paul says, you really do a great job, Candy. How much do you charge for a full makeover?
For a guy?
Yeah, Paul, yeah.
Yeah, for a guy, it would just depend on if you're going to be getting cut and color. It sounds like you probably are going to be looking for some cut and color, so it would probably be anywhere between $20 and $50 for men's cut and color, so that would be really good.
Carrie says, how much do you charge to teach people?
Well, just come in for a haircut, and a shampoo cut and style will be $36. And then we can go over any lessons that you need or any problems that you're having at home. Also, I suggest if you're coming in for a hair lesson and shampoo and style, bring in your tools that you have at home in your own bathroom. I want to see what you're working with. Maybe you don't have the correct brush. Maybe you have an old blow dryer. Maybe you have an old flat iron and it's ripping your hair out.
Just like that YouTube video where the little girl pulled out her hair, which
burnt
we could show.
her hair right off.
We can show that to you guys
yeah.
Tomorrow if you want. Pam says, how long is your average session?
Usually about 2 hours if you're getting cut and color. If your hair's long, about 2.5 hours. For a haircut and a lesson, probably about an hour and a half. And like I said, the price will vary on what we're going to do. So, and I see here Kelsey says, do I do weddings? I also have some weddings coming up that I'm probably going to be featuring in June here on the show. So I'm putting together some segments. I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 weddings this summer, so I'm really excited to be doing that. And I also do the makeup for the weddings too, so it's the whole package. I'll even come to your location if it's convenient for me. I love getting out of the salon and going meeting people. And I've done weddings up at Lake Tahoe, so and I really enjoy that. It's really great.
Pedro is watching from Milan, so
nice.
He says these are great tips. Connie wants to know, are there any certain products that you suggest?
I really like the Pureology. That's what we use in our salon. It's 100% vegan. It is a little bit higher in price, but you're going to get what you pay for, definitely. The Pureology is one of the #1 selling brands that we have right now in the country. So we definitely, I mean, the shampoo is, if you have dry hair, I definitely recommend the hydrating shampoo. And I definitely recommend the conditioner. And the conditioner is fabulous. I use it on Brandi. It's like a tingling, peppermint cooling feeling. And even after you're done using that hydrating conditioner, you can still feel it working.
It's still cool and tingling.
Yes.
Pedro wants you to come to New York Fashion Week with him.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Wow.
I would love to do something like that. That sounds really exciting.
So much fun. So, what's your email for him?
Well, you can just contact me on Facebook on Candy Campbell, or you can just go to theloadedtv.com, and I'm on the website, and you can contact me through Facebook through there.
Sweet Honey says she has resistant gray problems. Is there something that she could do about that?
The thing is like, are you coloring it at home? Because if you are, you're probably not getting the coverage that you really are looking for. You might need some heat, and you can maybe get that at the, we can do that at the salon, of course, or using gray hair color that's made especially for gray coverage. So I use Matrix So Color, and I have a gray series that I use out of that, and it covers fabulous. Also, you might want to have some pre-softening done. You can ask your stylist about that, or call me at 624-1810 at Hair It Is in Reno, in Northwest Reno, off of Rob and Charlin's. And it was great having me here, and I'd like to share maybe a little bit later some events that are coming up here in Reno.
Perfect. Ob just said fantastic segment, Candy. Jerry, Candy, you are great. Everybody loves you, and
I love being here. Yeah,
teach them some awesome stuff and transform their hair.
And
10 years off.
bring me your questions. Next time I'm on, I want to see lots of questions. I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have.
All right, we're going to have some fun stuff coming up. We're going to show an SPCA segment, and then our musician, Michelle, is here.
Yeah, and I just met her. She is a fabulous person, so can't wait to hear her.
Awesome. Stay tuned. Much more to come. Thank you, Candy.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, thanks for sticking with us through those commercial breaks. You're watching the Wake Up Call here on loadedtv.com. We have the great honor. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
I'm gonna let you say your name because I don't want to screw it up.
Oh,
Michelle
Pappas.
Pappas. Yeah, I want to say Pappas. So when I was saying, you must be Greek.
I am.
Yeah, I love that. You can usually tell. So Michelle is a singer-songwriter on the scene in Reno, Nevada, and I have also heard nothing but good things about you. I know quite a bit about you, mostly on Facebook and stuff like that. So just to begin, you're gonna go and we're gonna talk about your music, but just about you. How did you get to this point? How did you start?
How did I start? Well, a lot of stops and starts. I started playing drums.
Really?
Many years ago.
I love that.
And I still play drums. I'm actually going to be going on tour with a friend of mine, a songwriter from Los Angeles, very soon.
So cool.
I would have a good run with music, and then I would have heartbreaking moments, and then I would give it up. And I've had lots of periods like that, so it's been many years of that. And so the last couple of years, I've had a very loose attitude about music. Now I just do it I try to make myself a good writer, I try to be a good performer, and I try to be the best artist I can be with no attachment. And since I've had that no attachment attitude, everything's been exploding.
Falling into place. So how did you know, like, let's go back, way back and say, did you come from a musical family?
No, lots of, one side of my family is very mechanical and they're very, like, math-oriented, so maybe that's part of my, makeup. Another side of my family, they are more like a working, blue-collar kind of background, but they're also very creative. So I don't know. I guess we're all just sort of creative people in
So did you
ways.
start playing the drums? Did someone give you drums?
I just decided, it was the year 2000, and I thought, what do I really want to do this year?
Yeah.
You know, I was turning a specific age, a big milestone too, and I thought, I've always wanted to be a drummer. I was always, I was not encouraged, actually, as a child, to play music because it makes noise.
Right, pound on things.
Yeah, especially drums. So when I was an adult, I decided I wanted to do that. I went down to the local store. I plunked down $1,000 with no experience.
And just grabbed those drums.
I looked into the phone book for a drum teacher and I just started playing.
That's really, I think that's really cool and very courageous, actually. We have a couple of, Mike is saying that you're one of the most talented singers in Reno. Very nice.
Thank you.
Fan already. Can't wait to hear your new CD. They're asking, what inspires you? And that's a kind of a question I think everybody asks that of songwriters. But I mean, for me, I guess it's more about what your process is to get through a song, like to write a song. Where does it come from?
It's really accidental. I mean, I can be walking down the street and be completely inspired. Mostly I write from, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually don't read music. I just sort of learned on an intuitive level, kind of pieced it together. And I've had to learn how to talk to people who actually,
what key is that?
Yeah,
I'm like,
so on a basic level I can communicate, but so basically I write from more of like an intuitive, emotional perspective, and there are periods of time where I'm extremely prolific and I write tons of material, and then there's times where I've got nothing. So there are people in my genre that are much more prolific than me, but I just kind of write from the heart. And
do you find that it comes from? Do you find that a lot of people, write strictly from their own experiences, right? I got a broken heart, or whatever. And then some people, I think, have a different way of maybe putting themselves aside.
I've tried that. I've tried being like the observer, and that doesn't work for me.
So so it's all personal.
It's all very personal and kind of secret. Like I sometimes send out secret messages.
Do you like jelly bread? Who's asking these questions?
I love jelly bread. Dave Barry is playing on my new record.
Is he? Yeah, he's great.
He's amazing.
So they're asking what musicians inspire you locally?
Oh, locally, definitely Buster Blues, one of my favorite bands.
Oh, okay,
They're amazing live. I love as far as like singer-songwriters, Tyler Stafford is one of my very favorites. He's really activated me many times. He's brought me to tears. He's an amazing performer. I love the Shames.
Yeah,
they're
I know the Shames.
they're a punk rock band and they're like amazing. And I wish they would like blow up and explode.
Yeah,
they're just one of the most amazing musicians. They're two girls, one guy. Man, they
the
really
trio. Yeah,
tear it up. Yeah. So there's like it kind of like what inspires me locally kind of goes across the spectrum.
So now so now you're going on tour. So let's just talk currently what's going on with you and what you're doing.
I applied to a showcase at South by Southwest, again, with no expectation. I just thought, well, I'll try it. In fact, I'm kind of always reluctant to try things because I always expect people to say no. So I'm like, there's no way anybody would be interested in what I do. But a good girlfriend of mine who's now a songwriter in L.A. got accepted to a showcase, and she asked if I would play drums on her tour, which I said yes, and I was very happy. Her name's Joni Blinman, and she's an amazing writer.
I know Joni!
Yeah.
And Rick Spagnola.
Yes. Yes, and Rick is making my record. So,
okay, we all know this there,
Tiny universe here. So I got the opportunity to go on tour with her because she has a few dates on the way to South by Southwest. And then I found out that I got accepted.
You
to
did. See?
So life is good. It's very exciting. I wait tables at night, and they were able to give me the time off. So
well, they better.
Yeah.
So what about your CD? You're recording it now.
Yes.
Brand new stuff.
All brand new stuff.
Okay.
Rick is amazing.
I know. He's one of my best friends.
Yeah,
I love him.
I trust him too.
I know.
He's so great to work with. I wish that was like my office. I could walk in every day.
Right.
And work with Rick.
Right.
Yeah.
And he'd say, "Good morning," even in the evening. Okay.
Yes. He's amazing, and the people that we wanted. I don't normally play with the band. I play by myself, but I asked Rick if we could somehow produce like a kind of a live band kind of sound. So he did some special things and his magic that he works, and we had a couple special people come in and do like basically a session, the three of us.
Yeah, all in one room.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah, which is very unusual for me because it made me nervous. But these
recording.
guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when is that? So 12 songs?
No, we're trying to squeeze out 8.
Okay. So 8 songs,
Yeah,
and when
maybe
are you
9.
hoping that might come out?
We're gonna finish tracking when I get back from Texas, March, April, probably May or June. We should
Okay.
have it done.
Awesome. I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if there's any. What about Crush? Okay. Wait, she likes all these people.
Yes, I love Crush.
So now John is asking you travel with your music. Well, she's going to be traveling with
Yes.
Joni.
Yes.
And do you have a website if people or a place people can find out about you?
Okay. It's a simple website. It's just michellepappasmusic.com.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
I mean, because if it's something else, you have to do all these things to get there.
Yeah.
So that is awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite song?
My favorite song of all time?
I mean, one of them. I know.
Like I'd have to narrow it down to like 500.
Just
my
one of them.
Favorite song? Jeez, I know. How would I even?
One of mine is "Sultans of Swing" by Dire Straits. There's my arm.
That was good. That was a good answer. I don't even know if I can narrow it down. I'm trying to think of what affects me on like a. I guess maybe Patty Griffin, a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to get in the shot here, Stuart. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Sal99 is saying, how are you? So, good. So, what do you think about the Reno scene? Because I think you're going to say, how much time do we have, Stuart? Because I don't want to.
You still got 3 minutes.
Okay, because we want to get to a song.
Okay.
What do you feel about the Reno scene? There's all this stuff going on, okay?
Yeah, there's a lot
and if you
going
guys don't know, Reno has always had a music scene,
Yes.
but it's really getting. There's way more venues, number one, than there
Yeah.
ever used to be. 10 years ago, it was like a few places you could play, unless
Yeah.
you were doing casinos. So what do you think? Do you think it's going to hit? Do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of talent here.
Yeah, I agree.
Amazing talent in every genre. It's amazing. You can go out every night and see amazing talent.
Yeah, every single night.
And there's so much of it. As far as I just wish Reno would start marching behind it. I feel like it only falls flat. I'm talking about Reno at large. I feel like I'd like people
I
to
see
get
what
out
you're
more.
saying. Yeah.
I'm not talking about the scene. The scene is
Sure.
perfect.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
they support
everything.
each other.
We support each
Yeah.
other, but we need. Frankly, we're all like starving artists, and we can't afford to buy drinks.
I agree.
We need to somehow get people activated in the community to come out and support us.
Right.
Because this generally doesn't really pay. Being an artist doesn't pay.
Right, or very little.
And very little, and we do it for the love, and just to get a momentum created would be awesome. I don't quite know how to do that.
I see what
I've
you're
never,
saying.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about the outskirts. The
I think
populace.
what I see is a lot is that what I see a lot is that, and I think that's a very good observation. And there is a big scene that's put together, and everyone supports each other.
Yeah.
But yes, other people
Yeah.
that don't play music need to come out and
Yeah.
support music. All right.
I'd like to see more of them.
I would love that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. So we're going to get behind that. We're going to work on that. All right. Trying to get into performing. Okay, we'll get that in a minute. But we want to get a song in because we
Okay.
don't want to waste,
Sure.
lose all the time. So I'm going to get my body out of the way. And Michelle's going to play for you guys. Can you tell us the name of the song?
It's called, honestly, it's because it's so early, I had to pick an easy song.
No, I understand.
It's called If God Should Keep His Word.
Okay.
Shall I begin?
Yes, I'm excited. I hope we.
All right.
Now you can shot.
I curl my back to the sound of loneliness. I run away, that's what I do. I close my eyes to the sight of emptiness. I was running scared till I found you. Gathering sticks and stones to build a castle wall. Build it so hard to find I only watch it fall. The crushing weight of the night surrounding me. But I get by, that's what I do. A greeting sun will shine upon my face. I keep that thought to make it through. Ask and you will receive. God should keep His word. You would be next to me, 'cause that's all that He heard.
really good.
Really good. Thank you.
All right.
The lady in the back asked me if I was nervous, and I'm like, no, I'm not nervous. And then all of a sudden, I got really nervous.
You did. I would have never known. You guys, that was I was really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Everyone's saying beautiful. Michelle, you're great. Michelle, that is wonderful. Where can now really quick because we have to wrap it up. But buying the CD. So will it be on your website? Is that where people can? Because we have an international audience, so they'll be able to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know.
Okay.
In the next couple months, I'm going to be expanding into basically where people will be able to access my music through like Amazon.
Okay.
And all of that. But right now, it's only available through Reverb Nation. You can purchase what I have.
All right, already recorded, I think.
Yes, but the new record will probably be available eventually through Amazon.
So sometime in the early summer, we're going to keep up with Michelle's, and we'll let you know. Go to her website, you guys, and she's just a really not only beautiful inside and out, but she's very, very talented.
Thank you.
We had a great time. Thank you so much. Hey, we're going to be right back with the Wake Up Call here on LoadedTV.com, where we bring you the best in inspiring artists. We'll be right back.
Thank you. That was fun.
What a great show!
Yeah.
We're running around like crazy people up here.
Okay.
All right, this is the time of the show that we do events.
And I should ask Michelle if she was playing. Michelle, are you playing anywhere?
Oh, not until Texas.
Okay. So we're going to keep you updated on Michelle, though. She's just adorable.
So if you guys have any events, chat them in right now. And if you guys want to hire Michelle for something, let us know.
That's right.
And then I had an event that I wanted to share with you that we're actually going to be filming at. So it's at the Old Bridge Pub, and it's on St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to be there shaving heads for to raise money for kids with cancer. And if you live in the Reno area, the Old Bridge Pub is downtown by the river, across from the movie theater. And this is a great charity event. You can come down and donate, $5, $10, whatever you want, and get your head shaved. So, but if you don't want to get your head shaved, you can still make a donation or just come down and check us out and party with us. Or if you just want to make a donation, you can go to the St. Baldwick's website, and you can go under My tab, and you can make a donation. And I didn't pick a child. I want all the children. I want the money to go to the whole charity. So it's just too hard. Kids with cancer, I'm figuring everybody needs the money for that charity. So it'll be a great event on St. Patrick's Day at Old Bridge Pub, downtown Reno.
Awesome. And yeah, that's a really fun event, actually. And they do that. It's getting to be kind of a big deal. So, and Old Bridge is really fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. We went there.
Yeah, it is really fun.
This is the third year I've been doing this charity event, and I really wanted to spotlight it. So that we're going to go down there and film this segment down there and talk to some people and check it out. Also, Bobby's playing at the Polo Lounge tonight for the Thirsty Thursdays. And also, there's a event this weekend. There's a play at the Reno Little Theater. It's a brand new theater, and it's a great place to go. And they do have a bar there, and you can grab some drinks. And guess what? Admission is only $5. So if you like the theater, it's a great community theater, and I know some people that are involved with it personally, and they've been really excited about this new theater downtown. Also, music trivia at the Alley with Chris Payne on March 13th. That's going to be fun. I do this event once a month with Chris Payne, and it is so much fun. We've won over $250 in bar tabs, so you can go there and watch a concert and party for free. So that is amazing. Also, the beer crawl on St. Patrick's Day downtown Reno. That we always have a beer crawl. We like to drink here, huh? Right? We like to drink and party here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to an exciting event on St. Patrick's Day, also at the Knitting Factory. It's a band called Volbeat, and they're from Belgium. And they have an interesting style of music, which I really love. So if you like a little 50s music mixed in with a little Elvis and a little Metallica or Megadeth, that is the way to go. I'm going to really enjoy that show.
And don't forget, you guys, on March 16th, the Testicle Festival. It's called the Rocky Mountain Oyster Festival. That's over in Virginia City. And then you're also playing, Natalie, where at the same day?
Slide Mountain from noon to 6, which is on the backside of Mount Rose. And it's for the Alaska Beer
launch.
So we'll be at both of those filming as well. We'll be up at Virginia City and then filming Natalie and her band play also on the 16th. And then the 17th is, of course, St. Patty's Day and your charity event that you're doing.
Yes, and then I'm going to be going to the concert that night. And I'm having a big birthday party the night before.
Coming up.
Yeah, it's your birthday too, so we're going to be celebrating that weekend. We'll be getting our drink on, I think. So there's also some really great things going on this weekend. That band Yes is coming here. They're kind of old school, but I know some people that are coming into town just to see that band. And then Kenny Rogers, I can't believe he's still around. March 16th, he's going to be here. And so then the Leprechaun Crawl on the 16th. And so we have a lot of crawls. We like to drink here in Reno. I have done this before. I have been to the basketball games at the Reno Event Center for the Bighorns. It is really a fun event to go and support your team. And then the Nevada's having their Women's Expo at the end of this month at the Reno Sparks Convention Center.
And there's a special hip-hop show going on Friday or Saturday night, and I'll let you guys all know about that. If you haven't heard, it's a surprise thing. I'll let you know about that during events.
I want to know.
During events tomorrow, which means cliffhanger. Stay tuned.
All right.
When is your birthday, Natalie? Everybody's
Mine
asking.
is the 11th. So it's on a Monday, but I'm having a party this weekend.
We're getting crazy.
It's going to be so fun.
Mine's the 14th, by the way, so we're both Pisces. That's great.
Yep.
And mine's next month. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. All right. It'll be party.
I'm an Aries, huh?
Oh, Aries.
I'm an Aries.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us your stories. If you have an event that you would like us to cover, you can please email us at info@loadedtv.com. We got to get on out of here. We have a great show tomorrow. It's Friday. Thank you to Candy. Thank you to Michelle.
Thank you.
Everybody that's been tuning in every single day. We love you. Mwah.
Happy Thursday.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Or night. See you guys tomorrow.